So yeah, those three questions are: what have you left behind? So due to where we're at the moment, certain people, I guess, have lost certain things, and maybe that's, for some of you, that's a really positive thing. For some of you, that's been a really painful thing. So we would love to hear from you about what you've had to leave behind, what's been left behind as a result of the coronavirus. What have you learned, or perhaps what you're still learning at this point? And also, what do you want to last? So what new cultures, I guess, or rhythms have you learned during this time that you want to continue beyond when lockdown is a lot more relaxed?
Hi Waypoint family, Jim's asked us to do some stuff about what we've left behind, what we've learned, and what we're going to take forward after lockdown has finished. So here we go. So I have left behind, I would say, a pretty serious case of hurry sickness. I think when Jesus said, come away with me and I will give you rest, if I'm really honest, I probably would have gone, sounds great, but I'm really too busy to do that. Whereas now the answer is far more likely to be a yes, please, let's go. So what has God taught me? Well, He's taught me so much in this season, actually. I'd like to share two of those things with you. Firstly, the need for silence and solitude, and how important that is to connect with God, to be able to just rest in His presence and hang out with Jesus and just get away from stuff. That's been a bit of a challenge at times when I'm homeschooling 3 children, but actually being able to get away on walks, being able to go by myself and just say, come on Holy Spirit, let's go for a walk, and just not say anything and just see what God has to say. And it's just been amazing actually, because I've just really sensed the joy of God, and even through what we've been through as a family, I've been able to find that joy, and that's been fantastic. The second thing I wanted to share was actually God's really been teaching me about the importance of having a proper Sabbath. I think I probably thought of Sabbath maybe as a bit of a chore, or mistook a Sabbath for having a day off. And God's really taught me the importance of having that proper rest on a Sabbath, having that good 7-day cycle of 6 days on and 1 day off. Really felt the benefit of doing that. We were created to have proper Sabbath rest, and put into priority, prioritizing what it is you're supposed to do on a Sabbath, which is worshipping God and restoring joy and restoration to your soul and resting properly. So I've been putting those things in place, and I guess it's kind of been revolutionary. I've most definitely, if nothing else at the end of this lockdown, feeling healthier and stronger spiritually for having done that. So moving forward, the real challenge for me is going to be to make sure that when life returns to normal, that those rule of life things that made life really too busy, that I hadn't really thought about what was going into life and what was filling it up, making it busy, making sure those things don't come back in unless they really need to be there, making sure that I can keep that Sabbath as the way it should be, just making sure that busyness doesn't keep creeping in, and ensuring that I stay properly connected and getting proper rest and restoration for my soul. So there we go. That's what I have learned through this time of lockdown and being socially isolated from people. But I cannot wait to worship with you guys again, and hopefully it won't be too long. See you soon. Bye.
Hello, I am Gemma Terry and I am one of the interns at Waypoint Church. What have I left behind since lockdown? Well, I've had to leave behind my job working at the church, and that involves working with the seniors and the youth and the children's team and the worship team. And I have left behind my amazing church family. I've also left behind my family members who I don't live with, and I have left behind my friends. What have I learnt? I have learnt how to use Zoom. I have also learnt how to use patience over the phone whilst trying to direct older generations of my family of how to use Zoom in the first place when they don't know how to operate a computer. I have learnt different musical instruments, and I am very up to date on the upcoming affairs that are happening at this present moment. What do I want to last when lockdown is over? Well, I want to spend time with my family like I'm spending now. I really enjoy the connection that we have built together. I really like the fact that I can speak to my friends each week on a certain day, just having a group of friends over like a Zoom chat. And I really want to continue my prayer diary, which I've started up since lockdown. And I love knowing and remembering that God is in charge of everything that is going on, and that He is equipping me during this time for the future.
So yeah, those are the things that we'd love you to share. A minute video, 2 minute top, and then if you send them in to either email me at Waypoint, or send them, text me, or whatever it might be, and then we'll edit them, we'll do our magic, or the editing team will do their magic, and then we'll put a few together and we'll show them. We'll hope we encourage you, it will challenge you a little bit as well as we continue to navigate whatever this new normal is and all those other phrases that we are beginning to have to understand a little bit more. So yeah, take care, and listening and looking forward to listening to and watching some of your videos. See you soon. Bye bye.